Well, let's continue our breaking news coverage from the top of the show. Now, senators voted mostly down party lines to confirm Amy Coney Barrett as a U.S. Supreme Court justice, with all but one Republican voting in favor and all Democrats voting no. KIMT News 3's Anthony Monzon joining us now live with how some in Rochester are reacting to the news tonight. Anthony?
Well, that's right, Katie. Today's vote in the Senate chamber went largely along party lines, with only one Republican senator joining Democrats in voting against Judge Barrett's confirmation. But the decision, hundreds of miles away in Washington, will undoubtedly have lasting impacts on issues facing Minnesotans and Iowans. The United States Senate voting to confirm Judge Amy Coney Barrett to the nation's highest court Monday night. Barrett's confirmation coming 38 days after the death of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Some Minnesotans believe lawmakers should be focusing on mitigating the effects of the pandemic.
It makes sense that they would try to push her through. I mean, that's their person that they want in that seat. But I think maybe it was just a little inappropriate given the circumstances of we're still kind of waiting on that second COVID stimulus. And I know there's a lot of people who could really use that right now.
KIMT News 3's political analyst Race Hardy says this vote may not sway the opinions of all, but could impact key independent voters just days before the election.
If there was someone who wasn't quite sure, I think they're far more likely to be opposed to the situation and possibly not vote for a Republican senator who, running, or vote for a Republican president, given the process.
Hardy goes on to say Justice Barrett is set to play a key role in upcoming decisions that could have a lasting impact on Minnesota's political future, particularly as it relates to the 2020 census.
Minnesota's on the verge of losing a House of Rep member, and we'd be down to 7. So then we'd have 9 electoral votes. That, to me, is the most pressing issue for Minnesota.
While tonight's confirmation does give conservatives a 6-3 advantage on the court, Hardy pointed out it's still possible justices will adjust their approach. He tells me they could recognize an imbalance on the court and lean less on their individual political ideologies. Katie?
Thank you, Anthony. And at just 48 years old, Judge Barrett is now the youngest member of the Supreme Court.